Hey everybody, it's me, John Anthony Chihak Sotero. I am the anti-hero, and I am here today with a comic book haul. Actually just got finished participating in my fourth comic book group buy it now, comment, reply, purchase, or sale, I would say, from a gentleman named Eric. I don't want to say his last name because I'm sure he'll get inundated with requests. But anyways, this last sale was Eric's last sale. I got in on the very, very first one after the fact when my buddy Morris of Lady T Comic Keys told me about the group and told me about Eric doing these reply comment sales. Got a lot of really, really ginchy stuff at $2. Then he does some at the end that are $4. Some pretty decent keys, stuff that's fairly hot right now. And he said, you know, have your key collector app open. This last one had some doozies in it, so when it comes in, when the shipment comes in next, you'll really get a kick out of it. So I am gonna open this, but I'm gonna show you these first. These I got from Lady T Comic Keys sale this past Saturday, or this past Sunday. I got Skull Digger Skeleton Boy, Eternal Warrior #1, and I got Destroyer Duck #1. If you're not familiar with Destroyer Duck was created by Steve Gerber, who was one of the creators of Howard the Duck for Marvel Comics. Steve Gerber attempted to gain the rights to Howard the Duck back. Marvel, of course, did their, we own everything. It was work for hire. Gerber, he filed a lawsuit alleging that that's not what the contract said. And in order to raise funds, he created this character, Destroyer Duck. And I mean, this is a book that I've wanted for a while. I had an opportunity to buy it from one or two other people at higher prices for much worse copies. This is pretty cool. I have #3, and #3 is, it's maybe like a 5 or a 6 or something like that. And so I think it's a 4-part series, and I'm gonna end up trying to get the entire era. But this is one of those first like pre-CBLDF type scenarios where creators need money for lawsuits and stuff like that. And this wasn't about censorship, of course. It was about creator rights, which I'm a huge proponent of. Has been going on with all of Jack Kirby's creations. It's gone on with, the creation of Superman and things like that. But enough with like the politics and backstage stuff. Here is the rest of, this is from the third sale that Eric did. And I asked him if like, hey, can we just not settle up, but can you wait to ship until afterwards? And he was just like, hold on a second. And then he wrote me back like 20 minutes later, and he's like, I literally cannot fit anything else in this box. It was kind of cool because I was doing this while I was working out last week and was hitting absolutely everything that came up that I wanted. And it's pretty crazy. This is jam-packed full. Like, look, that's the cardboard. The comics are right underneath here. So this is going to be a lot of fun going through because I don't even remember all of the stuff that I got. So let's see here. Great job packaging. Eric was clearing out his collection. This is a perfect opportunity for me to get inventory for my non-con show. Actually, I'm going to pause it right here while I get the rest of the wrapping off. So this is my mountain of comics. So I really did purchase quite a few books here. Darkness #1. Stars and Stripe #1. It's a good key book to have right now. Green Lantern, number 28, Red Daughter of Krypton. I believe this is the first appearance of Supergirl as a Red Lantern. Midnight Suns, or Ghost Rider 28. This is the first appearance of the Midnight Suns. Such a great cover. Secret Wars 3. Secret Wars 1. This is an EC. Is this an EC? It says it's an EC. East Coast Comics. EC Shock Suspense Stories, number 12. Super cool horror movie book. Guardians of the Galaxy 13. This is the first Spirit of Vengeance. Alpha Flight 33. This is the first Lady Deathstrike. Superman 700. This is the Gary Frank cover. Pretty sweet looking. Harley Quinn number 2. This is beautiful. Nightwing 57. Love that cover. I don't remember if this is the one I have when I may switch that out. The one I have. The new Teen Titans number 1. This is the second volume. Naomi 4 and 5. New Teen Titans number 7, featuring the origin of Cyborg. It's pretty cool. How 90s is this? This is like red foil. There's a little bit of hollow foil on it on the edge. You can see it. Night Thrasher number 1. Namor 26. Savage Namor 26. This is that's a Jay Lee cover right there. The Max number 1. This is a special replica edition of World's Finest 176. Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Hawkeye, number 92. Marvel 2-in-1, Thing Battles Thundra, number 56. This one's pretty sweet. The Nam, number 8. This is the first Tunnel Rat. There are only 3 key issues in the Nam series, and it went 60, 70 issues, and this is one of them. The first appearance of the character Tunnel Rat, which I believe later becomes the Tunnel Rat character in G.I. Joe. Oh yeah, I did go back and I made sure I got this one. Gen 13 number 1. This is from the miniseries. I love this series growing up, and like this is early J. Scott Campbell. He had not yet hit his stride, so like you look at it now and it looks very, very indie. If somebody weren't familiar with where he is now, you'd look at it and be like, that was a comic book. Probably the way a lot of people look at my stuff from back in the day, or even now. Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Werewolf, number 93. Just a very cool cover. Nightwing Rebirth, number 1. Quasar, number 1. This has... Okay, it's just a weird... Shows a weird ink to go in that right there. Almost like... It doesn't look like it faded necessarily. It just looks like they picked a really poor ink to go on top of other ink. Action 1001. Second 1001. Adventures of Superman 500. This is like a prestige format book. It comes with kind of like a weird holofoil. I think you can peel that off, but I don't know. And then it's got a Bloodlines card in it. Supergirl 25, Who Weeps for Krypton, from the current run. Silver Surfer 117. This straight up looks like an image book, right? The Best Defense Silver Surfer #1. Lady Mechanica free comic book and Halloween Comic Fests. The Rift #1. This is a book that I beat Morris out by like a couple of seconds, and Morris like jokingly was pissed, but it's kind of funny at the same time. New Avengers #1 Scotty Young variant. This has got some damage at the top. It's the first time I've seen him do a baby T'Challa. Savage Avengers #1. Just kind of a cool cover. The Avengers #4. Who will be the Avengers? This is when, like, right after they came back. This is from '98. This is from the Heroes Return storyline. This is when they were picking the new roster. It was actually kind of a fun series. I was reading most of that stuff back then. Marvel 2-in-1 Thing, and the Marvel's latest greatest superstar Aquarian. Marvel 2-in-1 Thing and Captain America. Machine Man #1. And Quasar #6. Featuring the Watcher, Living Laser, the Red Ghost, and oh yeah, Venom. So that's my haul for today. We will see. Some of these are kind of damaged. That's okay. I mean, we got them for really, really good prices. So we will see how those tallies come up with this last sale, because there were some good books in there. So I'm sure Eric will contact me tonight and invoice me, and then next week we will have another one of these hauls. I do have a haul coming in. It should be here tomorrow, but it's all blank covers. So we will see when we will see. Till next time, stay anti-hero strong.